my legion. Arise and purge this world with your dragon fire.
Created from Predacons?
It defies all science.
We're doomed!
Given that we are dealing with Unicron himself, the energy mass can be only one thing. Dark Energon. But for what purpose?
We all saw it. The valley was filled with ancient Predacon bones.
Unicron's raising an undead army.
One currently traveling across the Hydrax Plateau towards the Well of Allsparks, the most direct route to Cybertron's core and Primus.
The dead shall consume the living, and chaos shall reign supreme!
Unicron clearly seeks to access our planet's core from the same point of entry that we used to restore it.
No doubt with every intention of undoing our efforts.
So what do?
We put ourselves between Unicron's army and the well. Our strongest assets are this warship and whatever relics might be stored in its vault.
Last time I looked, just the Polarity Gauntlet and the Immobilizer.
Hopefully the genuine article this time.
I'll round up the secret weapons.
Bulkhead, think you can pilot this ship?
Con engineering. User-friendly, right?
Ratchet, you've given your all to save this world once already.
Where are you taking us? We have a right to know!
Greetings, fellow Decepticons.
Starscream, thank the stars! We can finally escape this dreaded ship!
No, Doctor. We must, in fact, take this ship. By whatever means necessary.
Primary fusion cannons, null rays, ion blasters. Everything we need to stand a fighting chance against Unicron's army.
B, in case I never get another chance to say this, you've really proved your mettle.
I'd like to think my actions always spoke louder than my words, RC. But it didn't hurt to watch and learn from the best.
It would be nice if Optimus showed up about now.
I was referring to a powerful little two-wheeler I know.
Autobots, surrender this warship! Funny how the Immobilizer can freeze bots in their tracks before it's activated.
And in case you're wondering, Smokescreen is in no position to come to your rescue right now.
Scrap. Skylynx, look. One of us.
Indeed, Darksteel. Most likely our predecessor.
The burial ground. Desecrated. Stripped mined of all that remained of our ancestors.
You should have been here to see him rise and shine.
They live?
If you call being undead living,
Dark magic. Perpetrated by the demon who lives in Megatron's skin.
just be glad you're alive, so the demon can't pull your strings.
Do you not comprehend the scope of this tragedy? We three are proof that our mighty race might once again have flourished. Their remains must be reclaimed, if for no other reason than to be properly laid back to rest.
And who made you boss?
I am not your boss. I am your king!
Nah, Scream won't use it. He needs us if he's gonna stand any chance of surviving Unicron.
You misunderstand. I do not intend to use this warship for battle, but for quickly getting as far as possible from this doomed planet.
Earth would be nice, now that Unicron no longer seems to be calling it home.
Shut up, you! Now, move away from the controls, bulkhead, or get stiff.
There's just one thing you've overlooked, Scream. That device you're holding? Not the immobilizer.
What? What do you mean? I will silence you forever.
Now, will you believe I'm joining the winning team?
Knockout! We needed that!
Wait, it really was the immobilizer?
All hail, Predaking.
An impressive display from my creations. But would it not be more logical to employ your might elsewhere at this time?
Fine. I hope Unicron destroys you first.
Why'd you do it, Knockout? Why'd you turn against Starscream?
Even if I had helped him seize this ship, he would have probably just fired me out of the first airlock. Oh, and he's rude.
Are we there yet?
Right on schedule.
And so is Unicron.
Resistance from my own warship.
Demon hordes, take
Flight. And eviscerate them!
Maybe Starscream had the right idea.
Zombicon! Zombicon!
Is it Optimus?
Predaking.
More flying pests! Whom to root for? The lines have certainly blurred.
Predacon allies. You called it, B. And to think Optimus almost passed down the Matrix to me.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, I said it. But right place, right time doesn't mean right bot. I know that now.
Brace for impact!
Nothing a little carnauba wax won't fix up.
My legion, the time is upon us. Destroy Primus with your dragon fire!
We're the last line of defense.
I would recommend leaving that to those more suited for the task. Skylynx, Darksteel, allow nothing to enter the well.
Really? This is how it ends?
We're not losing our planet. Not without taking Unicron with it.
What? A familiar resonance. Pure energy, not unlike Primus.
One I have not encountered since ancient days.
The Allspark!
Optimus,
I never thought I'd be so happy to see that big rig.
We must keep the Allspark from Unicron's reach.
I thought the container was indestructible.
Indeed. But if this vessel once trapped the Allspark, I fear that it can also be emptied of it. To the Prime return! Jackie! Thank you, Prime, for delivering the Allspark, so that I may erase it from existence. Not while I stand before you, Unicron. Megatron, you and I once united to save a world from Unicron. We must do so again. Megatron may hear you, but he cannot help you!
For he is enduring eternal suffering.
Your efforts to protect Cybertron's most sacred relic are futile.
My legion is within reach of Primus, your planet's very core. And we both know that the Allspark cannot thrive in a poisoned well.
Downside to wearing metal near a polarity gauntlet?
You're subject to the laws of magnetism.
Optimus, go! Save the Allspark!
I've been worse. So how are we gonna get that thing to safety?
By the only means available to us, under these most dire of circumstances. The very survival of our species upon this, or any world, depends upon it.
I shall devour your Allspark whole! What? A trick?
As a being comprised of pure energy, Unicron's anti-spark was vulnerable to this reliquary of the Primes.
But if he's in there, where's...
Raise the Allspark! Master, you're alive!
Indeed.
Your new battle armor will take things to the next level, my liege. Together we will reunite all Decepticons and once again grind Cybertron under your mighty heel.
No!
What? Why?
Because I now know the true meaning of oppression, and have thus lost my taste for inflicting it.
You've clearly been traumatized, Master. A good power down and a stroll around the smelting pit will put you back in touch with your inner warlord.
Enough! The Decepticons are no more, and that is final.
Yes, well, we all have plenty to think about, don't we? This is not quite how I envisioned my rise to the throne, but since Lord Megatron all but surrendered it to me, I will gladly revive the Decepticons in my name. Though, perhaps a throne is more befitting of an actual king.
I am not here to seize thrones, Starscream. But to settle scores.
In order to both protect the Allspark and secure Unicron's defeat, it was necessary for me to empty the vessel's contents.
Into where?
The Matrix of Leadership. As such, my own spark can no longer be separated from the multitude of others within me.
Are you telling us that you are now one with the Allspark?
That's what you say when someone kicks the...
To not return the Allspark to the well would be to prevent future generations of new life from existing on Cybertron. My quest must be completed.
Optimus, I didn't return to save a life, only to lose the one I care most about.
Ratchet's restored planets. He'll find a way to save you.
We can turn to Vector Sigma, just like we did before.
Because the Matrix must now be relinquished with the Allspark, it cannot be restored or passed down to another. But while this may very well mark the end of the Age of Primes, leadership can be earned with or without the Matrix. And in my view, you have each acted as a Prime.
Well, I never really had the best role models.
As even Megatron has demonstrated on this day, every sentient being possesses the capacity for change. I ask only this of you, fellow Autobots. Keep fighting the noblest of fights.
You can count on us to keep the peace.
Above all, do not lament my absence. For in my spark, I know that this is not the end. But merely a new beginning. Simply put, another transformation.